What to do when you feel like a failure? What? What to do when you feel like a failure? What do you know to do when you feel like a failure? When you feel like a failure, you just gotta, okay, did anybody tell your mother that? What? What did you say about my mother? Oh my God, I don't believe it. Calm down. I'm just saying. I'm asking a question because, you know, maybe if your mother had learned this, you wouldn't be so mouthy right now, would you? What? You better watch your mouth because you know what? You're talking out the turn, and you talking, and what you talking, you just getting offended. No, I'm not getting offended. I just said, did anybody teach your mother that? That's all. That's all. I was just a question. Did anybody teach your mother that, or teach your father that? That's all. Right, you understand? Why can't we have decent conversations out here without everybody getting all upset? You know what I mean? Well, this had nothing to do with my mother. I'm just saying what to do when you feel like a failure. Oh, okay. So when you like a failure, I'm sorry for interrupting you. What do you do when you feel like a failure? Well, when I feel like a failure, uh, uh, see, exactly. You don't even know the you don't even know what to do. See, right? See. First of all, when you feel like a failure, that kind of means you're a failure. See, me, I never felt like a failure. Because to be honest with you, so that's the point. So when you feel like a failure, to feel like a failure means to fail. Like, so me, like, I personally, and this is why I asked you the question. See, me, my father helped me with my homework until I got it. My mother, when I say I studied for like 15 minutes, she'll say, what's that? My grandmother pushed me to death to have faith. So that's all I'm saying, you see? So there was no time to feel like a failure for me. I was a chosen child. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to tell you, sister. So I'm trying to say that anybody, help your mother out. Or did you not know your mother? Is that what it is? That's the point. So see, number one, it begins in the home. It begins in the home. But I thought you said that you gotta go to God. Of course you have to go to the Most High God, of course. We all have to go to God. You know what I'm saying? Even that situation I spoke on. God was there. He wasn't thoroughly praised by me at that age. I knew who God was. I prayed. But it's like when I became born again, you understand, I started to realize. Because see, even the stuff my mother, my father, my grandmother taught me, it's still God that taught them, whether each of them recognized it or not. That's the point. See, God kept order. And see, God kept order for me to know what order was on a moral level. So I can use morality to help sisters like you. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So if you didn't know, I can preach it to you. And I can tell you now what you didn't know and who you didn't know. It never matters. Because when it boils down to it, I look at them and I say, you know what? When it comes to the spirit world, when it comes to the Most High God, I can say, I don't know them. When it comes to the spirit world, because I know God, I'm a child of God. So see, when you become a child of God, God's gonna teach you what to do when you feel like these things. But when you were raised in faith, you don't really feel like these things. Now, and certain people, but don't get me wrong, certain people, we all have different motives, and we all feel different ways. But see, never put your ways onto somebody else. If you feel like a failure, if you feel like whatever, never put your motives on anybody else. You understand? Be yourself. So when you feel like something, and the Most High gets you out of it, you'll be like, yes, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Most High. That's the point. But never say somebody feels just because you feel a certain way. And you can never tell nobody how they feel. You understand? Like me, you know why I know these things? Because of my moral upbringing. Right. See, morality does count. You understand? Now, is morality above God? No, of course not. But morality counts because you know why? It trains you to be a certain way. And God retrains you to be who He wants you to be like His Son Christ. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I'm starting to understand now. You're saying right. Christ will take over where my father didn't, and my mother, and whoever else. Right. And he'll take over. He'll take over regardless. See, if they were in your life, he'll take over. If they weren't, he'll still take over. But see, this is the point. See, for those of you that never knew my parents at all, you're fortunate because God can reach right in you and you can teach someone like myself that knew his mother, knew his father, knew his grandma. You know, he was basically almost like a spoiled child. I mean, I was kind of like a spoiled child, the blessed child, the chosen child, you know, and that wide-eyed child that, you know, that did everything with each and every one of them. And that was just, right there was just a blessing. But at the same time, what the Most High done for me, it's scary because they never done it. They never done this. What I'm saying, you understand? So that's the point. So always pray every night, you know, and just look to God and don't want nobody to feel how you feel. Want to get over that feeling so you can explain how to get over that. Okay, sister? Okay. Peace. Peace.